What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered.
Why are you yelling?
You know us already. This is Coach Jace. That's Coach Rob. Always yelling at me. Always asking why I'm yelling. It's because I'm pumped, Coach. We are officially in the offseason. We got a ton of things to talk about. Qualifying offers went out yesterday. We got 13 guys on the qualifying offer list. Some very surprising, some not so surprising. Some we know is going to take, some we know is not going to take. We got options that were opted in, opted out. You know what I'm opting to do, though? Crack some beers.
That was like one of our best cracks together.
It was solid.
It was.
And, Coach, we got awards. Next week is award week. We got Cy Young's, Rookie of the Years, Manager of the Years, those kind of things. We've had Gold Gloves go out already. We've had Silver Sluggers go out already. And, Coach, you can see on the list the very short list of things to talk about today because we'll go off topic and we've got some other stuff to talk about. I have an issue with the Gold Glove list.
Yeah, well, look, before you get into the Gold Glove list, I just want to go through things real quick because you have, you got awards and shit coming out next week, but starting tomorrow is really the start of next week for me because it is the second game of the LSU football season without Brian Kelly. Last week was the first game. Bye week, we won 15-9.
Oh, okay. I was thrown.
Yep. Yeah, we won 15-9. Very close nail biter game in the bye week with the new coaching regime. So we'll see how we go against Alabama.
Yeah.
This to me seems like a 2020 year. Okay. Or was it 21? I think it was 2020. When I think it was Coach O's, I want to say second year. It was the year after Joe Burrow. And we played him at Tiger Stadium and got blown the fuck out.
That would be 2020.
Yeah, that was the year that, what's his name, won the Heisman. Eagles wide receiver, I believe.
Devonta?
Was it Devontae Smith year?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But yeah, so that I'm thinking that's probably what's going to happen this weekend. But after that, well, hopefully we get to fucking watch it. I mean, I know you can now. Yeah. I did not get anything other than YouTube TV yet. Yeah, they're really fucking us.
Hey, hold on. Shout out to Pat McAfee who works for ESPN.
I saw that.
Calling every one of them out, not by name, but calling out those guys. Look,
he's called out a couple of those guys by name before.
We have said from day one that this show is, essentially based after a Pat McAfee show. We cuss, we talk sports. He doesn't drink on the show, but we drink here. Like it is.
He used to.
It is a sports.
He used to before he got on ESPN.
Yeah, before he got on ESPN. It is a sports talking show, and there are a handful. I mean, you could probably look at the big three: MLB, NBA, NFL, and count on one hand the amount of guys that don't cuss. Okay, so look, it's a very open conversation here. Y'all know, y'all have followed us. You get it. You've seen the shit that we say. Kids, get your parents' permission. Like we don't hide it. We're not gonna hide it. This is called Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered for a reason. Like we're very open about the way we talk. We don't give a shit what people got to think. We drink on the air. Like it is what it is. And so it's one of those things, dude, where like Pat is employed by ESPN,
right?
And this week, like, called them bitches out. Stop the shit. Stop telling me to go to a website. They don't care. You are both multi-billion-dollar companies, and y'all are fighting over essentially fucking pennies. And J.J. Watt gets on here, and he's like, I will not subscribe to another thing. YouTube, ESPN, figure it the fuck out. And look, I don't put any blame on YouTube TV anymore. After seeing all the shit, it is all ESPN related. They want people to subscribe to Disney and Hulu Plus for $39.99 right now. And then come January run, that price is going up to $89.99 because they're going to have so many subscribers. Like,
it doesn't matter, right? Because you can't watch ESPN, the actual channel, if you have ESPN Plus.
Exactly.
Because you need a TV provider.
Yep.
And that TV provider, now I did hear Hulu Live, pretty good. And also Disney owns Hulu.
Yeah, I'm not going to look. None of this is a paid promotion.
No. None of it is.
It's not a paid promotion.
None
Hulu Live has rubbed me the wrong way. I've known multiple people that's had Hulu Live that's dropped out or dropped it because of the streaming on it. It's very slow. It's very buffery. But also, just this Monday night, right? Nobody could watch Monday Night Football. They had a 21% drop rate in Monday Night Football. Not that I didn't watch the game either, and I was able to watch it on Sling that I had. Again, not a paid promotion by Sling either. But, dude, it's one of those things where
I might go get cable again.
Pat McAfee came out today on the Pat McAfee show. You will be able to watch College Game Day tomorrow morning via X.
Twitter. He did that last weekend, too.
Via Pat McAfee show.
Yeah, he did.
They
he
will
did
be
it last
streaming
weekend
it live.
too.
Dude, it's one of those things where sports is at an all-time high, especially the college world, right? College baseball, more viewers than ever before last year. College football is booming.
The good thing about
right
college baseball is a lot of those games are on ESPN Plus.
Yeah. Yeah,
especially
and all the
during
networks.
the year, like your regular season,
and the networks, ACC Network, and
right.
Big Ten Network, and
SEC Network,
the Longhorn Network.
That's not a thing anymore.
Oh, it's not.
It was when Texas joined the SEC, they got rid of it because they lost the rights.
Oh, because of SEC
Network.
Because
of SEC Network
Plus. Okay, I didn't know that, so thank you for letting me know that.
Yeah, so
but that once was the thing, and you got all these other ones out there.
You got ACC, Big Ten, SEC, ESPN News, ESPNU.
ESPN 2, ESPN 3, ESPN 4, ESPN 8, the Ocho now is all
right.
Don't
know what happened
things,
to 5, 6, and 7, but hey,
they're all streaming. You got Fox Sports, FS1, FS2. You got all these.
You can watch rock skipping at any time on ESPN Plus.
Dude, the other day I turned on
But you cannot fucking watch ESPN.
I turned on Sling TV and I was watching fucking Korean baseball. I mean, it was awesome.
I love it.
It was awesome.
I love it.
But again, none of this
you can
is paid
bet
promotion.
on that.
Yeah, none of this is a paid promotion by any of these providers. But
no,
dude,
nobody fucking pays us. If you're wondering, nobody pays us. So we're not saying shit again.
I do want to get this out there though about Monday Night Football because I brought it up. I saw people tweeting about, I got the ESPN package. I got YouTube TV. I got NFL Network. They subscribe to all three of those things and still could not watch Monday Night Football. Like, insane that you're having to pay for so. We have gotten, as a society, has gotten out of hand with the amount of shit you have to subscribe to watch sports. You can't watch Thursday Night Football unless you got fucking Amazon Prime. Like, you can't watch it. Very true. You can't watch after this.
90% of the world has Amazon Prime, though.
I'm part of the 10 that don't.
You don't have Prime?
No. My wife does, but I don't. My personal Amazon account, no. I do not have it.
Yeah, well, you just log in on her. As a household.
I am not logged in on her yet. She has been begging me to, and I'm like, no. I ordered.
But I'm saying you can log in through her account on Amazon Prime on the TV.
On the TV.
So then you have fucking Amazon Prime.
I do not.
No. You as a household have Amazon Prime.
As a household, but we are not signed into anything except
she doesn't have Prime. I have Prime. We have Prime.
Yeah. Me and your Victoria are part of the 10%. But
and me and your Victoria are the 90.
Thank you.
The better half.
Nonetheless, dude, it's ridiculous. I mean, baseball coming up next year. We don't have Sunday night baseball on ESPN. ESPN's gone. We're not going.
Well, good. We're going to be able to fucking watch it anyway.
But you're gonna have to have Apple TV to watch it on Friday nights. Whatever the Friday night game is, you're gonna have to have. We know we both buy MLB Network
TV.
and MLB TV. We can't watch the Astros because everything's blacked out. You got to buy the Astros network. The people up in Boston, you got to buy Nesson Network to be able to watch it. Like, dude, it's so ridiculous how much shit you have to subscribe to. Now ESPN or not ESPN, Major League Baseball has a deal with Roku that if you got a Fire TV, you're not gonna be able to watch some stuff. You got to get a Roku. Like,
so
it's
here's the
such
thing.
Bullshit where we're at as a society.
Well, so like father-in-law still has cable.
Yeah.
Dad still has cable.
We got rid of cable and went to streaming because it was cheaper option and you still had all the channels that you want to watch. Now we're getting to a point where you got to subscribe to so much shit, it's not even worth going away from cable anymore.
You pretty much that's what I said. I might go get cable.
I switched to DirecTV Stream today, actually.
I am thinking about switching Wi-Fi's.
Yeah. What you got?
I got the Rev.
You pay for 1 terabyte?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me too. I love it.
No. So I love it too.
$79 a month.
I love it too. Well, I didn't call them.
Yeah, you need
but yeah, I need to call them. But you know me. Throw my hands up on that one, but
$70 a month you could be saving, bud. 60.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about that. But that AD&D fiber is supposed to be like the fastest shit out there. And I got an Xbox. I got my PC, her PC. We stream every single fucking thing we watch. I don't know what you're writing.
Well, we're going to talk about it after the episode. Because I wouldn't not do that.
I heard it was available in our area, and I wanted to try it out.
Big mistake. Anyway.
Obviously, I haven't called fucking
Again,
my own.
This is a paid promotion, so we can say whatever we want. It's
I
a big
haven't-
mistake from what I've heard.
I haven't called my own internet company and asked for that price difference.
Yeah.
So obviously, that's probably not going to happen either.
Well, all right.
Fuck it, pay it, bud. It's just money. You'll make more of it.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
what we got a guy at work says that shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not.
He's not wrong, but
He's not right either.
right.
Anyway, all right, let's get to a couple. Well, actually, let me surprise you with something first. We got Trey Morgan on the list.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Yeah, he did. We got Trey Morgan, or I got Trey Morgan on the list, and I
Yeah,
have him,
you make the list, so
yeah,
yes.
I have him on the list for a very specific reason. Obviously, we're from here in South Louisiana. We love our Tigers. We follow the Tigers like there's no tomorrow. We follow them throughout the minors, throughout the
Brother
majors.
Martin product, I
everything.
believe, right?
Yeah, he's gonna. Trey Morgan was a guy that we all know as at LSU as probably the best defensive first baseman LSU's ever had. Maybe, arguably, one of the best defensive first basemen in college history.
I would love to look at like defensive runs saved, like
the plays he made is
the picks, the
unbelievable.
splits, the fucking play in the College World Series in 2023 the game I was at,
Yes.
that I almost pretty much blacked out at, that I barely remember that game.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Play at home, the
play
bunt
at home.
coverage, flip at
that
home,
play at
tag,
home
Milazzo.
was the best play I've ever seen. And then to get hype up, like to get just hyped after that, like I honestly, sad to say, don't remember that fucking play. Like live.
Yeah.
Like don't in my head cannot see that play live.
Oh man, you're missing out. I'm sorry, but
No, I was there
but
physically.
Trey Morgan, and talking about how good he is. And by the way, Paul Skeens in the Cy Young race. He's gonna win it next week. So if he doesn't, it's a fucking shame to the National League. But the Durham Bulls, who Trey Morgan plays for. All right, Durham Bulls tweeted out last week, or X out last week. Congrats to Trey Morgan, who has been named the Rawlings minor league, not team, not AL, NL, or whatever, however they separate leagues into minors. If they even, I don't even know if they separate leagues into minors.
I think they did.
But
It's weird. I think it's
who-
just two leagues.
Who
if I'm
has
not-
been named a Rawlings minor league Gold Glove winner? Trey posted. Here you go, Coach. A 1,000. That would be perfect, by the way. You cannot get any better.
That was 1.1.
1.0, yeah.
No,
Fielding-
1.1.
You
I
can't.
thought that was perfect.
You can't do a 1.1.
Well, what the fuck? Everybody says give 110%.
Yeah, well, no. Trey posted a 1,000 fielding percentage in 441 chances with the Bulls this season while contributing to 34 double plays. A 1,000 fielding percentage in 441 chances. Like, if you don't know how
did not
impossible
miss
that
a
is,
ball.
if you don't know how impossible that is, look it up. Okay? Because this is something that's like a Cal Ripken most games played in a row like record that'll never be topped. This is unbelievable. Think of the best players in your sport and how many times they have a turnover.
Think of Gold Glovers.
Think of your Gold Glovers, okay? Look at a guy like Trevor Story that has a
I
Gold
would
Glove.
say Nolan.
He was second or third in the league this year, not just in the AL, in the league in errors with like 15 or 16 or 17. Like,
Look at Aaronola. Or not Nolan Arenado.
Yeah, Nolan Arenado.
I got
He's got 10 Gold Glove, or I think it's 9 Gold Gloves.
It's an
I think it's
insane
10
number.
and it's 9 in a row. He's got platinum gloves up in there, and he's never posted 1,000 fielding percentage. Like, this is an insane number to think about here. And Coach,
There's
look,
trade rumors
right-
with Nolan Arenado about them.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was last year, too. Before we started, Coach Rob looked at the notes and he goes, "You got Trey Morgan in here." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." And he goes, "But you don't have anything after him." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." And he goes, "I wish you would just," and I said, "Stop. You're going to love what I have to say, and it's going to catch you off guard." And he goes, "Oh, okay, I understand now." So,
All right, real quick. Nolan Arenado has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
are you not on
12,
Baseball Reference?
13.
Just scroll up to the top.
13 gold gloves. I know, but 13 gold gloves in a row from his rookie year where he won Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry. He got 7th. He was 7th in Rookie of the Year voting from 2013 all the way to 2022. That was his last gold glove. And won. That was 13 in a row. Hadn't won one since, but has never posted 1,000 fielding percentage. Closest he ever got, 964 is the closest he's ever gotten.
How many Gold Gloves did you say?
13.
But recount,
Okay.
because it's 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, hold on.
Like I said,
Hold on.
scroll back up to the top
know.
of
Yeah,
Nolan
I
Arenado's
know.
Baseball Reference
I know. Can you quit fussing at me?
page. 10-time Gold
10
Glover,
and
6-time
6
platinum.
platinums.
Yes.
Okay.
Including 9 in a row, I think is what his Gold Glove record is.
So it looks like all 10 in a row.
All 10 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
dude, and has never posted 1,000. Like, dude, it's one of those things that is essentially impossible to do. So, congrats to our LSU boy. Congrats to Trey. He'll be up with the Rays next year.
He'll have many more to come. He'll hopefully get traded away from the Rays to somebody that, can win some things. What was his batting average? Because didn't he win, I think his first year, he won I thought he won a batting title in the minor leagues, like single A batting title or whatever it was.
Let me see. I got him right here. I don't have awards for him, but his average this year was 274.
Okay. I mean, there's a big jump between college and minors.
I mean, look, he went to 3 different. He was in high A ball, low A ball, double A ball, triple A ball, all this year, and he posted a 324 average in 431 plate appearances. So
Yeah.
he's
a baseball player.
Yeah, he's the typical gamer. He's in AAA. Like I said, next year he's going to be He's going to be a big leaguer.
Bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. I meant to say big leaguer, and then I just left leaguer out. So I said
he's a bigger. Jesus Christ, dude. Big at least. I mean, come on, man. Like, that's wild. All right. Well, we got that recorded. That's good.
Dude, he's gonna be.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
He's a monster.
He's
man.
gonna be in the big leagues. I don't like that he's with the Rays organization because the Rays don't even know what the fuck they're doing with their stadium.
Yeah.
From what I heard, they're just rebuilding it as it was. They're
Yeah,
not
the roof was
upgrading
going
shit.
back on this week. I'm pretty sure.
It was something. I need to take the trash
You need
out.
to take that out.
Take the trash out. But I mean, yeah. It's Friday. I'm off this weekend, bud.
I know, but you didn't say like, "Hey, give me one." So
No, I told you if you're grabbing you one, you grab me one. I don't care how much I got left. I'll fucking walrus truck these bitches. And
look, this is really the last thing on the notes that I want to talk about, and then we can kind of just bullshit our way through this episode like Coach Rob likes to do.
fuck yeah.
But it's staying with the Gold Gloving part, right? In the National League, that's all I want to talk about. I don't care what the American League stat. I don't care what the other 8 positions in the National League look like.
I have not seen anything about Gold Glove.
Give a shit. All right, so Coach Rob said he hadn't seen anything about Gold Gloves, so let's run through the American League real quick. Catcher was Dylan,
all right. We'll go through.
Dylan Dingler at catcher, Ty France at first, Marcus Semien.
Hold on. Dingler won American League Catcher, Gold Glove,
Yeah,
not Kyle Riley.
correct. Yeah, the guy that allowed 0 pass balls all year long, including the postseason. I think he allowed 1 in the postseason.
I think it was one.
Yeah, didn't want to go up. That's correct. Ty France at first, Marcus Semien at second, Michael Garcia at third, Bobby Witt Jr. at short, Stephen Kwan in left, Cedar Rafaela, our Red Sox in center, William Abreu, his second back-to-back in right field.
Two Red Sox.
Yep.
Okay.
Utility, Mauricio Dubon, and at pitcher is the New York Yankee Max Fried. The National League winners. All right, I'm going to skip over a position here, and that
That's
is
fine.
on purpose.
Do what you got to do.
At catcher, Patrick Bailey. First base.
The well-deserving.
Yes, first base, Matt Olson. Second base, Nico Horner. Third base, Key Brian Hayes. Left field, Ian Happ. Center field, PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong. Right field, Fernando Tatis Jr. Again, back-to-back. Last year, he won the Platinum Glove his first year out in right field. So we'll see if
Freddie
he gets,
didn't win at first base.
He did not. We'll see if he gets that. Javier
Bias. Assad?
Sanoja? Javier
I've
Sanoja?
heard that name.
Sanoja. Sorry if I say it wrong.
Sanoja.
At
Sanoja.
utility,
Yep.
and the pitcher is Logan Webb. Coach, you notice a position I left out there?
I think shortstop.
Yes, the shortstop position is the position I left out there. And there's a very specific reason why I left shortstop out. And, Coach, it's this. The Baseball Fielding Bible Award was announced. All right?
That's an award?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Since fucking when?
At shortstop is Mookie Betts. What division does he play in? NL or AL?
Is it now?
Okay. The Fielding Bible, as it's detailed right here on MLB.com, the Fielding Bible Award was announced last week honoring the best defensive player in the major leagues at every position. The best. At shortstop.
So a platinum glove, essentially.
At shortstop. Was who?
Mookie.
Guess who didn't win the NL Gold Glove at shortstop?
I'm going to guess and say Mookie.
Unfucking believable that Mason Mason Wynn's well deserving of it. But how pathetic is this? I mean, we have 2 awards. It's like saying that it's like in the NBA when Marc Gasol won Defensive Player of the Year over LeBron back in 2010. And Marc Gasol was a second-team all-defensive player. But he won Defensive Player of the Year.
Interesting.
And he was a second-team player. This is an
I don't
award
know NBA.
that is described as the best at your position. The Fielding Bible Award. The best. And Mookie didn't win Gold Glove somehow because Mason Wynn won it. I have a major issue with these awards. It's like college football. When the Heisman Trophy winner doesn't win the National Player of the Year. How? How is that possible?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or if you announce the Player of the Year award first and then the Heisman Award second, and it's not the same 2 people. How is that possible?
Well, it's almost like a pitcher winning the MVP and not the Cy Young.
Yeah.
It's exactly what that is.
Dude, this is
Who won it? You said it already?
Mason Wynn
Oh.
with the Cardinals.
I've seen him make an error or two.
I mean, dude, it's one
look,
of those insane things.
The
here
argument
that's
I
like,
have for Mookie not winning a Gold Glove is because he was out a portion of the year. He's a damn good shortstop. He's good at any fucking position you put him at. He can bowl the 300. He plays golf. He can dunk a basketball. He can route somebody up. Dude's a fucking athlete. But the only argument to be made is that he missed some of the season with illness. And that's it.
Which really wasn't that much. Maybe a week
No.
or 2.
It wasn't. I would love to put their fielding numbers next to each other. I mean, it's. I'd love to compare them.
I can do that.
I think you can. But the Mason Wynn pick isn't a bad one.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not terrible.
But Mookie, you know what I mean? Like Mookie's the shit. Mookie's good. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's tough.
Dude, it's just one of those things that, like, I don't care, right? Like, I don't give a fuck. It's not going to affect me one way or another who wins this thing. But at the same time, how do you give the best defensive award out? It's the Fielding Bible Award that came out in 2006. He's got 7 of them, Mookie does.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand. And that's my whole argument is that I just don't get it. I don't understand what that means. You're telling me he's the best shortstop in the league. This isn't a national league. This is not a national versus American League award. This is the best in the league award. They pick one from both sides. And this man won it but didn't win the Gold Glove in his league? Come on, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. You good? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the games and what all these numbers mean.
What's fielding
games.
percentage? Let's just start with that.
Yeah, but they don't tell the whole story. So Mookie played 148 games to Mason Wynn playing 129 games.
Oh shit. Okay, so
at
I'm
short.
Wrong. So I'm wrong.
About what?
I said Mookie missed most of the year.
Yeah, I told you he only missed like a week or two.
I didn't realize Mason Wynn missed more games.
Yeah. So innings comparison, Mookie has 1,278 innings. Mason Wynn has 1,107, so 121 innings roughly.
It checks out.
Total chances, Mason Wynn 501 total chances. Mookie 482, so a lot less chances for Mookie there.
Well, it's because they got a lot more strikeouts. That's the unfortunate thing about being on the Dodgers.
If you're looking at fielding percentage specifically, Mookie has a 985 percentage. Mason Wynn has a 994,
which is
percentage.
I'd say he's deserving of it. I don't.
Mookie had 4 more errors on the year.
I understand your point, but I also get their point as well.
Yeah, no. Look, I am not saying that Mason Wynn doesn't deserve it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying
he's a beast for the Cardinals.
How contradicting is it though that you're going to give the Fielding Bible Award, which is described as the best player at that position in the whole MLB?
What's the other award?
Also, look, shout out to Mason
like
Wynn
the Jim
because
Thorpe Award or something like that, to where it's like the best quarterback in college football or something like that, and like other people win it other than the MVP or whatever it is. But like it's the exact same thing. I mean, there's that's
Mason Wynn. He's the youngest Cardinal to ever win the Gold Glove Award. So shout out to him for that. It's awesome. Yeah. His plus 21 outs above average was tied for 3rd among all position players this past season. So look, again, this is not saying that Mason Wynn don't deserve it. Okay, I'm not saying that in the
100%.
slightest. I am saying that MLB is contradicting himself in giving out the Fielding Bible Award that is described as the best player at that position, the best fielder at that position between both leagues.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 9 positions. You pick one out of 30 teams. Like not out of 15 on the AL, not out of 15 on the NL. You pick one out of all 30. That's deserving of the Fielding Bible Award. And Mookie got picked for the Fielding Bible at shortstop, but didn't win the Gold Glove. That's all I'm saying here.
Yeah,
it does not take away from Mason Wynn.
You're
whatsoever.
not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Your argument is valid. I'm just saying theirs is too.
And I am so glad that Mason Wynn is proving people wrong, because remember when Mason Wynn broke into the majors, even in the minors, they were talking about, him throwing 100 across the diamond is so impressive, but throwing harder leads to more errors. And look, this dude had 18 errors his second year in the bigs, which was one of the top in the bigs. I think top at shortstop. So the fact that he only made 3 this year, that's fucking outstanding. And he's proven people wrong because, yes, throwing the ball harder typically leads to more errors. But this guy has figured out a way to throw the ball 100 mile an hour across the diamond whenever he needs to and not be chaotic with it. Hit him in the fucking chest whenever he needs to. So, again, I can't stress this enough. I am not taking away from Mason Wynn. Well deserving of the award. MLB, you got to do better. You can't contradict yourself this bad unless the rule says whoever wins Gold Glove can't win this. But that's not true either because
there's been plenty of
Matt Olson won the Gold Glove in the NL, and he also won Fielding Bible this year. So that's not true.
I didn't even know this was a fucking award.
Yeah. So anyway,
I do want to go to one thing, and then you can pick a next topic. I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck?
No, I don't. I don't.
I'm just joking.
So we have multiple we have multiple coaching firings.
Yeah.
In the league, okay, which can agree with all of them. I agree with a bunch of manager firings and whatever, which means we had a bunch of spots open and a bunch of new managers already got hired.
Yep.
The Angels hire former catcher Kurt Suzuki. Love the hire. I was really hoping they wouldn't hire Albert Pujols because they'd ruin him. Kurt Suzuki is a household name for both the Atlanta Braves and the Angels. He was a former catcher for them and the Braves. He caught somewhere else. I can't remember it. Also, I forgot to mention this segment. I just don't want us to be looking shit up. I want us to just sit here and have a conversation. Unless it's prompted, right? Unless we say, hey, what was so and so?
Yeah. But I do have something on the Kurt Suzuki hire.
Okay, go ahead.
For everyone that thinks, hey, so how much research have you done into the Kurt Suzuki hire?
None.
Besides player-wise.
Besides looking at the notes right here and said that the Angels hired Kurt Suzuki.
All right, let me see what the notes say because I got them pulled up too. But let me see.
He's a fifth manager since 2019.
Okay, so that's all that the notes say, which is, I mean, that's correct.
That's all you need to know about the fucking Angels is that they suck so fucking bad. They've had 5 guys in the last 6 years.
Yeah, and this is 6 of the last 8, by the way, too. Six manager in the last 8 years, if we're counting the one that started the whole manager role when he retired. So here's what I'll say about this whole situation, and this is something that I have on I tweeted this out October 23rd. You can look this up on our account, Diamond or D-Deck Discussion on Twitter or X. And I quote myself saying, "No wonder Pujols and Torrey Hunter pulled out of the Angels managerial research. A 1-year deal? ? Bro, what are we doing? Artie has got to sell that team, man. No manager should be accepting a 1-year deal. This is a team that is on manager 6 in the last 8 years. A manager cannot establish a locker room in that amount of time. Kurt Suzuki is set up to fail."
Yep.
He signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
There's no fuck. Not with that team.
The Angels. Yeah. No. With that team. No. You have a borderline, cancerous. What's his name? Anthony Rendon. There. So, like, I mean, it's you have guys that just sit out because they say they're hurt. They're not. Now, look, Anthony Rendon might have actually been hurt. He might have.
We just give him shit because
we give him so much shit because he hasn't played a whole 162 since he's been with the Angels.
Right.
Plain and simple.
Right.
And then
no. He's finally made 162. It just took all 5 years of him sitting.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Like, since he's been with the Angels, he might have played 162. He might have played a full season and a little bit more, but not 2.
Yeah.
And he's been there for a while.
Yeah.
Right. You have a stud in Mike Trout. They needed to just fire the whole training staff. Everybody in the training staff, fire them. Go hire fucking oh, shit. Moffitt. Go hire fucking Mr. Moffitt, the strength coach for Texas A&M.
Mr. Moffitt.
Clay,
Tommy Moffitt?
Clay's daddy. Tommy, yes. Go hire Tommy Moffitt.
You're welcome.
to go be the strength coach over there, and I promise you, you will have way less injuries.
Dude, it's just one of those things, bro. Like, I feel bad for Kurt Suzuki because I like him.
I like him too.
I liked him as a catcher. I think catchers in the bigs have a way better chance of
great
succeeding.
guy.
The only catcher like in our history, right, that hadn't succeeded as a manager was probably Brad Ausmus, and he's sitting as an assistant for the Yankees. I think it's the Yankees right now. He probably won't be back with the Yankees next year. Like, dude, I think like catchers, you understand the game a lot more. You're in every single pitch.
Yachty,
you have to call
Yachty would make a great fucking manager.
Dude, Yachty is going to make a great manager one day.
But for the Cardinals.
Yeah,
it's got to be for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
He can't manage anywhere else, especially the fucking Cubs. He cannot go to the Cubs.
No.
If he goes to the Cubs, the fucking St. Louis will burn down Chicago.
But dude, it's just one of those things for Kurt and the Angels. Like, there is no way with the current structure of that team, and my owner has put the team up for sale the last 2 years, haven't sold the team.
Correct.
There's no way I'm
Correct.
taking a 1 year deal. I'm taking at minimum a 3 year deal, and I am going to have a guaranteed 3 years. You're not going to fire me a year and a half in. You're not going to fire me at the All-Star break this coming year because this team is sitting at fucking 20-49. Like, you're not going to fire me because of that. This roster structure is horrendous. And yes, you had an above average offense last year with horrible pitching. Like, yes, you need pitching. You need the front office to go and put money into pitching. But at the same time, how can the front office, how can anybody do anything when you got a fucking owner that's sitting here trying to sell the team every year? Because the last look at the guys that bought the Orioles 2 years ago. All right, they came in, first thing they did, bang, we're going to trade for Corbin Burns, $31 million. We're taking on the books. The Orioles hadn't seen $31 million in 1 year to one player ever.
Right.
And then not only did they let him go, they let him go for fucking nothing.
Right.
You didn't get a pick. You didn't fucking trade him at the deadline when you were out of contention, or not out of contention.
No,
they made the postseason.
They made the postseason. Yeah, they made
and
the
got
playoffs.
bounced in 2 games for the second
They
year.
should have added.
Yeah, you should have added.
But they didn't.
And you don't go out and sign one of the guys. You got 2 billionaire owners, by the way, not 2 millionaire owners. You got 2 billionaire owners that bought this team. You refuse to put any money into pitching, which I talked about this at the beginning of the season this past year, was that the O's, where did I have the O's finishing? 3rd or 4th in the division? Because I said their pitching wasn't good. I think I had the Red Sox finishing 1. I think I had them finishing 4th in the division. I think I went Red Sox, Yankees, Blue Jays,
Didn't they finish
O's,
last?
Rays. Yeah. But because I saw that they didn't have the pitching. You lost Corbin Burns. You didn't have Kyle Bradish back. Grayson Rodriguez was hurt. You had Zach Eflin. That's the guy you traded for last year to try to be your number 2 behind, or the year before, shall I say, to be behind Corbin Burns, and didn't work out. And you thought he was going to be your number 1 this year for whatever God knows what reason. But, dude, it's one of those things, like, there's no way as a person looking for a managerial spot that I'm taking a 1 year deal with this Angels team. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, I don't think as a manager I'm taking any 1 year deal.
Yeah, probably.
You can't.
You can't. You're set
I
up
can't
for
manage
failure.
this team on a 1 year deal. It was in a movie. It was in Moneyball.
Yeah, whenever the coach.
The manager.
Yeah,
the manager says I can't do this on a 1 year deal.
Yeah. He wants to talk about his deal and
You cannot. You can't. There's no way it's happening. There's physically no way that Kurt Suzuki is going to turn this team. They need a lot more than just Kurt Suzuki.
Yeah, you need a pitching staff.
I'm not doubting any talent of managing. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not doubting any of those managing talents that Kurt Suzuki has. I am just doubting. I'm doubting the fucking front office.
Yeah, I'm doubting the people in charge is who I'm doubting.
Yes, because Kurt Suzuki can't go, hey, we got to trade this guy for such and such. And be like, oh, why?
Yeah.
They're not on the fucking field. They don't see shit every day. That's the thing about the fucking Angels is that they go ahead and they make you can't work from your desk at that job.
No.
You have to see the product on the field and you have to say, man, this guy he's good and we can probably get a lot for him, but he's underperforming right now.
Well, what was the movie with Justin Timberlake? Fucking Trouble with the Curve. And they wanted to manage and draft and everything from the computer screen and the stats on the computer screen. And what's his name?
I'll be honest, I haven't seen that movie.
Oh, my gosh. What's the guy that plays in Gran Torino?
Hey, it's
Coach, help me out. Come on, Gran Torino. You don't know Gran Torino
I
either?
haven't seen that fucking movie either.
Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. What's his damn name? Gran Torino. Oh.
No.
Clint Eastwood is in the...
How did you not know that name?
Dude, I could see his face. I would just watch Gran Torino the other day. And he's sitting there and he's like the front office scout. He's like the head scout.
Yeah.
And he's looking at this young
I've seen
kid.
not trailers
Justin,
and shit for that movie.
Not Justin Timberlake, but he's looking at the other guy that's like the young up and comer. Oh, look at the computer. He's tech savvy and all this stuff. Okay. He's like, oh, look at the computer says this, computer says that. And he's like, yeah, but you can't see his. This is the movie summarized here. Trouble with the Curve. And he's like, yeah, but you don't see this whenever you're looking at a computer screen. You can't see this when you're looking at a computer screen. And sure enough, the young tech savvy guy convinces the owner of the team or the GM that plays the roles like, we have to draft this guy with our first pick. And he's like, no, don't do that. Clint Eastwood's like, don't do that. You don't know what I'm seeing. You don't know what I'm seeing. Well, the GM looks at him and is like, I'm sorry, but we're going with him. And he goes with him. And then they bring in the pitchers and they're like,
that's the one about the Indian BP guy that's like he fucking.
He's the peanut boy.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he throws a bunch of curveballs. And
I haven't seen it.
This number one pick can't hit a curveball.
Right.
And they're looking at each other, and the guy's like, the tech savvy guy's like, and Clint Eastwood, whatever role he's playing, is like, yeah. I told you you can't look at all this. And then they fire the little tech savvy guy, and he's like, you got to watch the game. Okay, stats tell a story. I get it. Stats tell stories. Stats are fantastic. That's a great thing. But you know what? Stats will fuck you up too. Look at all the times that we've watched teams go by stat. We'll call them this, Coach, because I know you love this word just like I do in the world of Major League Baseball. Look at the guys that look at analytics only.
Analytics?
Yeah. You said it best. You don't trust any word that starts with anal.
True.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Have I?
On the show. Very early. Because it was a Tampa Bay
I'm glad
race.
You paid attention.
It was a Tampa Bay race in 2023 when we first started in the first postseason they were playing. And I talked about how Kevin, the manager, took out a pitcher because analytics said third time through the order he wasn't doing good. Pitcher was dealing. Got one hit, not 9 or 10 punches at this point. Like, absolutely dealing in complete command of this game. And he pulls him, and I'm pretty sure the guy that they brought in, like, gave up the lead. They gave up the game. This, that, and the other.
Checks out.
We talked about it, and you were like, yeah, I don't trust any word that starts with anal. And so that's how that came about.
I'm so glad you remember that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But it's because I'm the same. I don't trust analytics. Analytics tell a story. Fantastic. Guess what? I'd be willing to bet that if you put the shift up against the non-shift, all right, if you're playing the shift, how many outs
up against playing straight up? Not the non-shift.
Well, because I said shift, versus people that don't know will call it non-shift. If you're playing shift, how many outs does that take away versus playing up straight up regular, playing double play depth, right? When guys on first base or whatever, playing the normal way you're taught coming up,
right?
How many outs does it truly take away versus if you were playing straight up? How many outs would you have gotten? I'd be willing to bet there wasn't what, because I watch a game all the time and I'm like, what? If the shift wasn't on right there and you're just playing straight up, that's a fucking routine right, left, field it, throw it to first base, out. But because you're playing shift, it's a fucking double in the gap because the center fielder and left fielder are shifted over to left. The right fielder shifted over to the line. Like, you got this big-ass gap, and now a ground ball that would have been an easy out goes to the fucking wall for a double. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be willing to bet they actually even out if you're playing straight up.
Yeah.
But analytics say, play here, play there, do this, do that. Kike said fuck analytics in Game 6 and said he was playing way more shallow than what the card had told him to do. And that saved the game. He catches the ball on the run.
His gut.
Yeah, you catch the ball on the run, you throw it.
Hold on. Kike Hernandez. We got to study this guy. Okay? We have to. I said it from day one. Playoff Kike needs to be put in a lab and studied to recreate him because he is not only the best fucking baseball player in the playoffs, he is the best fucking personality in the playoffs.
Fact.
This dude contributed way more than he thinks, and he said that he put his name on a group project and turned it in an interview, and he was drunk. Let's just get that out there.
Was that him that said that though?
Yes. Didn't see the interview? He was in. It was in the locker room after Game 7, and he has his shirt off, and he's fucked up.
He's hammered.
Yeah, he said fuck during the interview, and he said he put his name on a group project and turned it in.
Yeah, well, he had a lot more.
That's what I'm saying. He is, and he's hilarious. And the whole time he's doing an interview, he's looking at the camera, and he's like this. And he's like, his head is like sideways. He's
the
like,
helmet that he's got on is like flat.
No, it's a visor helmet.
Oh, it's a visor.
I don't know if you saw his hair was sticking out of the top of it. It stayed on?
It stayed on.
Okay. But his hair is sticking out the fucking top of it, dude. It is hilarious. It is one of the best interviews that is out there.
Dude, postseason Kike is a dog. He's hitting .272 in the postseason, 16 homers in his career. He's got 42 RBIs in his career, 103 games. Like, postseason Kike is one of the best, when we've said it a million times on here, is one of the best fucking players of all time.
Yeah, and there's a difference between regular season Kike and postseason Kike.
Oh my god.
Huge difference.
Yeah. Let me pull him.
They need
I just got out of it.
They need to literally just keep him in a box. Just keep Kike in a box until the playoffs come around, because you're going to make the playoffs. You're the fucking Dodgers.
Yeah.
You're going to make the playoffs.
100%.
But when the playoffs come around, then add him to your roster.
He's a 236 regular season.
Thank you.
236 regular season. He averages about I'll give him about, well, what's 130 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's 130 divided by 12? Like right at 10 and a half?
So 130 divided by 10 is 13. So
12 and a half, 10 and a half, 12 and a half,
11 something. Yeah, probably.
This man averages 11 homers a year, and he's in hit 16 in 103 games.
Right.
Postseason Kike is on another level.
This should be studied.
Yeah.
Every year, his regular season card on MLB Show is like a fucking 74 overall.
Barely a bronze.
And then they come up with a 99 playoff Kike. And it's every fucking year. And it's every year. It never fucking fails.
Hey, speaking of every year, we didn't talk about this on the last
Well,
episode.
we're still... Never mind. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. We're still on the coaching hires.
Yeah. Every year, the last 6 years, we've had a Will Smith win World Series.
That is true.
We're 6 years running.
6 years in a row with a Will Smith winning World Series.
Yeah.
With, I think, 3 different teams. Dodgers, Rangers. Astros. I can't name another, though.
Well, it would have been the Dodgers again, because Dodgers won in 20, 24, and 25. Rangers, Astros,
Braves. Yes.
He was with that team. He was a reliever.
Okay. Yeah. So 6 years in a row.
Yeah.
Braves. So 4 teams.
Yeah.
Wow. That's insane. Next manager hire. The Orioles hire Craig Albernaz.
Yeah.
Don't know who the fuck that is. Good luck to those. Twins. The Twins hired Derek Shelton. Don't know who the fuck that is. Good luck with the Twins.
Derek Shelton was the Pirates manager. Got fired this year.
Good luck to the Twins. That's a good spot. The Twins are the new Pirates.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm a huge fan of Derek Shelton. So when he got released,
that's fine.
Pirates,
the Twins just let go of their entire team.
Yeah,
so good luck.
Yeah. All right. Next.
Yeah. I do like this hire. The Nationals hire Blake Butera.
Yeah.
Youngest manager in the MLB. He's 33 years old since 1972. I don't know who the manager was in 1972. But Blake Butera, you've told me he's a minor league, like national fucking manager of the year. He's a good guy. They have a young fucking team. The issue is the division they compete in. That's the issue. But they've done it before. They've done it before, being in fucking fifth place and crawled their way all the way back and won the World Series. They did that in 2019.
Damn, when did I send you that?
It was a while back.
Yeah, he's a good coach. I like it. He's 33 years old. He's going to be the youngest manager since like 1970.
1972.
Yeah.
72.
So I like it a lot. I think it's going to be really good for that team. He's been known as like the next guy in the Rays organization. So
I do like, and then this next one, I don't know if you're still looking shit up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but this next one, Rangers say goodbye to Bruce Bochy and hire Skip Shoemaker.
Schumacher, but yes.
Same thing. He's a shoemaker. He makes shoes. Love this hire, honestly. Mm-hmm. This is top 3 favorite this year. The other favorite, Craig Stammen.
Craig Stammen, yeah.
With the Padres.
Only 3 years removed from his pro pitching career.
Yes. I love it.
Pitched with the Padres.
I love it. Let him do it. Yep. Bring in a young crowd. Because, I mean, you remember whenever we were growing up, it was, you had your Joe Torres. Mm-hmm. You had your Tony De La Russas. You had your who was that old fuck for Detroit? The old coach for Detroit. I can't remember his fucking name.
Jim Leyland.
Yes, Jim Leyland. You had the Orioles manager. You had him. He was fuck. I can't remember his fucking name either. White hair. I mean, he's old. They all look like fucking pulmonary.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yep.
Right. Bring in some young blood. Let them show what they can do. Who was the Mariners? Who was the Mariners manager? Words are hard.
Wow.
Who was the Mariners?
You still can't get it right, bro.
All right, I got it this time. Who was the Mariners manager this year?
Dan Wilson.
Okay, I'm thinking of Cleveland, the Guardians. It was Vogelback, wasn't it? No, not Vogelback.
No. Another young one.
He was a catcher.
Yeah, he was a catcher. He's very he's very close removed to Stephen Vogt.
Stephen Vogt. That's what it was. I knew it started with a V.
I didn't want to sound smart.
I said it was I said Vogelback. Vogelback. That's a big motherfucker.
That's Daniel.
Yes. But yeah, Stephen Vogt. I get these young guys in here. And speaking of young guys, my favorite, unless you have something to say real quick.
Nope.
My favorite manager hire of the year, even though I don't know if I'm at a crossroads with this one, but it is my favorite. Tony Vitello goes to the Giants. Buster Posey in the front office making a new manager hire with just trying something different for once. You had Dusty Baker for a while. You had old fucks in there. You really did. Buster Posey in the front office is good for baseball. Tony V is in the major leagues is good for baseball.
Look, dude, I love this. All right,
I do too. I don't know
if anybody here has listened to us over the last 2 years, we are huge Tony V fans. As LSU baseball fans, obviously, you hate to play against that guy, but you love that guy, and you would love him on your team. He's one of them. You hate to play against him, but if he was with you, you'd love him. All right, I'm going to put that away like as a general baseball fan, I love watching Tony V coach
Yes.
baseball. He loves baseball.
So much passion, dude.
He loves baseball. He loves his team. Look, Coach Rob can attest to this. When we picked a team and we had a parent meeting, it was, you 10 or 11 or 12 are on this team. I'm going to do everything I can to get your team, get your kid better, get this team better. But I promise you, I will fight for this team.
Yep.
And that is Tony V. He is not scared to bump an umpire in the chest. He is not scared to get thrown out of a game. He is not scared to grab you by the neck if he needs to, like Liam Doyle did against A&M, I think it was last year, where it was a 1-2 count, and the coach called timeout, brought him over. He looked at him and was like, "Oh, you're fucked."
And that is the best fucking moment.
Pitcher, and then goes 99 down the dick. Dude doesn't even fucking swing at it. And if you watch the video of that, Tony V is almost to the white line.
Yeah.
Because he's like, dude, it's eighth inning. Like, come on, you came out the bullpen this to get us to the next round. Like, you came out the pen here. You didn't start this game. Get off the field. We need you in the ninth inning.
This guy is a different breed.
An absolute animal. I love Tony. We are both huge fans of Tony V. And he goes into the right situation, okay?
Yes.
Tony V doesn't go into a White Sox or a Rockies situation. He goes into a situation where you got established stars. Patrick Bailey, I just said it a few minutes ago, he won Gold Glove this year. All right? That's your starting catcher. Okay? You got Willie Adames, who was your big signing in the offseason. You got Matt Chapman. You got Rafael Devers, who you just traded for. All right? You got all of these guys. Oh, not to mention he reunites with his former Tennessee bud, Drew Gilbert,
which is
with the Giants.
Which is a fucking character in the dugout. Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. You got Jung Ho Lee out there in the outfield. You got Elliot Ramos, that we love. Elliot Ramos out there, all right? I
think it's Elliot, but go ahead.
No, I think it's Elliot. You got a core of players, not to mention the pitching staff. You got a true ace, a bona fide.
Logan Webb.
Also won the Gold Glove this year. Bona fide #1 perennial Cy Young candidate in Logan Webb. That's there. You have money. You got a guy that's coming off of injury, a lefty that is a superstar when he's healthy, and Robbie Ray.
Yep.
You have a 1-2 punch that's there already, man. You are not going into.
You got Barry Zito, Tim Lincecum.
Yeah,
you
got the guy that everybody said you should have got in the trade for Rafael Devers that the Red Sox should have at least asked for. Hayden Birdsong is going to be a dog in that rotation. All right, you got the number one player in the minors, Bryce Eldridge, who's going to be your first baseman this coming year, most likely. Monster at the plate. You are walking into a situation that is already set with stars and with a core set of players that you have locked up for a long time. Like, he's not walking into the Rockies or to the White Sox.
Although I think he would do. Angels. I think he would do well there. I don't think he might not win.
And look, this is a guy,
but I think he'd manage it. That's the thing. The difference between college and the majors is, does a manager, at what level does a manager actually manage more? Right? So it's the college level.
Yeah.
Because you have less games. You have to win these conference games. Like, it's a must win for you to get the proper seeding in the tournament. The issue with the major leagues, going from college to the major leagues, is that there is no tournament. You got the playoffs, but it's just series. Like, it's not you're not playing different teams every day.
Right.
Right? You're playing a 3, 5, 7 game series, and
sorry,
good to know.
I just got that text.
Okay, well, that should be up. But anyway, yeah, that's.
It was a let me see if I can finish. So, the episode. Wife wants to go see a movie tonight. Let me see if I can finish the episode. It's 6:26 and the movie starts 7:05.
Where's the movie?
Gonzalez. AMC.
Oh, yeah. All right, we'll finish up.
Yeah.
Diesel.
Because I know this is really all you want to talk about is Tony V.
Yeah, no. Tony, look, I love this Tony V hire. The issue is I just don't know how it's going to translate to major leagues, right? Same thing with like Nick Saban, right? And to me, this turns out to be a Nick Saban situation. Tim Corbin's old. Head coach Vanderbilt. He's getting old.
It's not going to be Vandy.
I think.
You want to know who it's going to be?
Here's my opinion. Here's what I think will happen. Don't quote me on this. I don't think I don't see it happening, but I think that this might happen. Same thing with Nick Saban. Nick Saban left LSU, went to Miami, didn't do well, came back, went to Alabama, LSU, Alabama, rivals, and it just made it fucking way worse.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Vanderbilt, in-state rivals. What?
It's not Vandy.
What do you mean it's not Vandy?
It's Arkansas. It's Dave Van Horn. He's not going to Vandy. He's going to Arkansas.
Tony V will be back in the SEC. Am I wrong in saying that Tony V will be back in the SEC in 5 years?
It might be sooner. Well, no, it'd probably be 5 because he's got a core locked up for a long time.
Right.
Like, he has to fail miserably.
Yeah.
You have to fail very miserably.
He has to beat the White Sox record.
He's in a very tough division that features the back-to-back World Series champions and the Dodgers. It features a Padres team that's going to get worse, by the way, because we talked about it a million times. They want to cut down on payroll.
They've said that for the last 3 fucking years and have not.
But they're going to get worse because they're getting older, too.
Yes.
Okay, you have 0 pitching staff if you're the Padres. Yu Darvish is out this year. He's having UCL, Tommy John surgery again after coming back. Michael King, gone. Dylan Cease, gone. Joe Musgrove, how's he going to be? He's coming back from Tommy John. He's going to make his first start come the new year. Like, that's your only guy. And Nick Pivetta, who the Red Sox said, yeah, go, because you're not good enough to be here anymore. He got off to a great start.
All right, so go ahead. Dodgers win the division.
Yeah.
Giants come in second.
Exactly. You have to stay in that second place. Diamondbacks going to get worse. You traded Naylor. You traded Geno. You traded Merrill Kelly. You're going to get rid of Zach Gallen.
You traded Geno back to the fucking team you signed him from.
Yeah, you got Zach Gallen. That's a free agent this year. Is not going back there. You're hoping Corbin Burns come back. He could be that number 1 for you. But what do you have after that besides Brandon Pfaadt?
Boston Pfaadt.
Yeah, like dude. Again, you're in a division where you have to finish second, and so Tony's not
finish second.
Tony's not set up to fail, but he's in a very tough division. I mean, this is by no means saying the Diamondbacks are not going to be competitive and the Padres aren't going to be competitive because we know they will. But you're also in a division with Dodgers. Like,
I can't wait.
Like you're pretty much guaranteed who's playing. You're like Tiger Woods in his prime. When Tiger Woods walked out to the course, everybody else said who's playing for second.
Yeah,
you know that Scotty Scheffler and for all you new kids out there, who's coming in second?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, when I go play golf with you, who's coming in second?
You're in the same division as the Dodgers. Who's coming in second?
Right,
because we're not winning. And as long as you can stay competitive and you have the expectation of, look, we're going to be second. Like, we might not win the division, but we're in the playoff. If Tony can make the playoff and not finish third, fourth, fifth, well, he over the next 5 years, he's not going to finish fifth in the division because the Rockies are still there. But
yeah,
as long as you can make the playoff,
you could not manage a single fucking game and you would not come in last.
Yeah. So, dude, it's just one of those things. Look, I love to hire. I think what Tennessee did, what Tony V did at Tennessee, he took a poverty program. All right, Tennessee was not good.
No,
Tennessee
they were good. They were good with Todd Helton.
Tennessee,
and that was it.
Was the bottom of the SEC before Tony V got there, and then he got there, and it's 6 regional appearances, it's 3 College World Series appearances, it's 10 first-round draft picks,
1 national championship.
This is at 8 seasons as head coach at Tennessee. It's 5 supers as head coach, 1 national championship, 42 draft picks since 2021. Which, by the way, Coach, that leads the country for most draft picks. 42 since 2021. I mean, this is a guy that transformed Tennessee and stop. I hate you.
Trans?
He changed the landscape of Tennessee baseball and what it was going to be. He created history. He is the first ever college baseball coach to go to the bigs with no bigs experience. Okay?
Straight to the big.
Straight to – this is the first guy to ever do that. And look, I love Jay Johnson. But let me say this.
But
it couldn't have happened to a better guy. Okay?
if it would have happened to Jay, I'd have been pissed.
I think that Jay knows what he has at LSU, and I don't think Tennessee in college baseball was the end game for Tony V. I think it was always the majors.
Well, we knew
And
that.
I think that Jay is where he wants to be. It's where he needs to be. He's got an absolute fucking empire, as we know.
Absolutely.
2 national championships in 4 years. Like
One of the best hires LSU's ever had.
He has an empire.
Now, I will say and then we'll go ahead and we can close out or whatever. But the Tony V hire, did not expect coming when it happened. But the more I've looked on it since it happened,
yes,
the more I'm like, oh, yeah, duh. Because you remember we were watching a draft.
Yep.
Tony V's on the panel. And we're like, what the fuck? That's weird. Dude, like he's wanting to be
this is
an MLB
in-game.
manager.
This has been in game. I mean, we talked about it live while we were doing that draft. It's like, why is Tony V on the panel?
Right.
But no other coach is. They didn't even interview another college coach.
Give me one, please.
Sorry.
But yeah, no. It's the fact that Tony is a major league baseball manager is wild to me, but I get it.
Yep, absolutely.
I completely understand, and he took a pay cut.
Oh yeah.
He took a pay cut.
Yeah, and the Giants bought his buyout.
Yeah.
They paid for his buyout, $3 million buyout. They paid it, along with giving him. And look, it.
What? Okay. So, what buyout did they pay the school or him? I said, did they pay the school or him?
Sorry, I wasn't able to answer fast enough. School.
You could finish your sip. That's fine.
That's
So
right.
they paid
I'm
the
done.
school
Yeah,
to pay him.
correct.
So he got paid,
Correct. Yeah.
which is why he took a pay cut.
Yeah.
Understood.
Which I don't know why you take a pay cut going from Tennessee to fucking San Francisco or whatever.
Yeah. Well. Again, so that's what I'm saying. So that buyout is essentially a signing bonus.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. It's a good way to look at it.
Could be wrong on that, but yeah.
I still think that he might go to Vanderbilt
All right, I'm gonna go with A&M. I mean, Arkansas.
or Ole Miss.
He's not coming back for the next 5 years, and I think those 2 coaches, Tim and Dave, are both retired by then.
Mike
so.
Bianco.
Anyway,
Mike Bianco.
Coach, why don't you go ahead and
He's
close
on his
this
way out,
Sorry, I had to rush this
No,
at the
you
last
good.
second.
You good. What movie are you going to see?
I have no fucking clue. She
That
said, can we go to the movies tonight? It starts at 7:05. I said, where? She said, Gonzalez. I said, okay, let me see if I can finish up.
sounds like a man. Don't know where the fuck you're going. Don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're in.
Tell me where to go, what time to be there. I'll be there.
Jordan Babin texted said his wife's out of town. He said he got a hall pass.
There you go.
I said, I don't think you got a hall pass.
All right,
bro.
bud, close this out so I can get the fuck out of here.
Sorry.
I got 30 minutes.
You can just go leave.
Bye. No, close it out. Come on.
All right. As Coach Jace finishes his beer, this has been Diamond Neck Discussions Unfiltered. We stayed in there. I gotta take that trash out. We're here. We're here every week. We're gonna be coming at you. Hopefully I can figure out how to fucking go live, and we just do it live. That way it makes more sense.
Yeah, it would be cool.
It would be cool. I think there's a way to do it. I have to figure it out. Because Jace doesn't know anything about this.
Oh, gosh.
Anyways,
Can you close this out, please?
follow us on all socials. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Do all the good shit that you want to do. If not, we don't give a fuck. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered.